Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Since college and university season is coming up, I thought I'd make a video and share with you guys some of the brutally honest advice and lessons that I have learned after my first year so that hopefully you guys won't have to end up making the same mistakes as I did. Please take this video with a grain of salt because everyone's college experience is going to be different for everyone. So lessons and advice that may work for me is not going to necessarily work and resonate with you. So please be mindful of that. Okay, without further ado, let's start with this video. Jumping from high school to university is such an immense change. And I know everyone else says that, but truly you won't understand the true meaning until you experience it for yourself. And so to get better adjusted and adapted to this environment, I would highly recommend you take 4 courses in a semester instead of 5, unless you're taking engineering or science courses that doesn't allow you to do so. Please, if you can, make your life easier by taking 4, because I don't care whatever you did in high school, those work habits will not carry on into your first year. In high school, I was in the International Baccalaureate program, and I was also doing so many extracurriculars on the side, and so I was thinking
5 courses is literally going to be such a breeze.
But guess what? It did not end up being a breeze, and I was so stressed out the entire semester, and there were so many other things on the side that I had to consider, and so I was so stressed out that I unintentionally ended up crying at my teacher's office hours after she said this one thing that just made me uncontrollably start just sobbing right in front of her. It was so bad. So please do not make the same mistake as me. Please stay organized. It's so easy to just fall behind within a few days, so please stay organized. I use Notion, Google Calendar, and for Notion I use pre-made templates, and they work really well for me. So again, whatever software you're using, I don't care, make Excel spreadsheets, stay organized. In your first week of class, your professors are going to provide you a thing called a syllabus, which is a PDF document that gives you an entire outline of the course expectations, term projects, any deadlines, assignments, basically anything that will be helpful for you. And so please take a good look at these syllabuses, because a lot of times in class, I always hear students asking professors the questions that could be answered if they just looked in the syllabus. It just makes your life easier. Go through a syllabus the first week when you have time. You don't want to be stuck in the middle of so much homework and having to go through a boring document. Just do it within the first week when you have time. And next, you want to study smart. I highly encourage you to utilize all of the resources that are offered to you. And so, for example, when I'm studying, I use ChatGPT whenever I need help explaining a topic that I'm not very familiar with and I don't understand. And I also use it to make my own questions, my own flashcards. ChatGPT is so useful when you use it the right way, and as well as using another AI tool called Turbo AI, which I just recently came across. And it's basically where you can input all your notes and your documents into this thing, and it generates personalized questions from these notes so that you can do these practice tests and help you prepare for your courses. I'm not sure if this is too late because course selection may have already started for a lot of students, but please thoroughly research your courses and your professors. You can use Rate My Prof, you can use other types of websites, but it is so important to find the right professors that align with your learning style. You also want to research the courses that you're taking, because a lot of times it's really good to look on advice of the past students and see what their opinion of that class was so that you can make a judgment of that course yourself. And so I use Reddit. Sometimes I go to UBC and there's this website called UBC Grades where you can search up a course and look at the averages for a certain semester, and it's really helpful, especially when you want to get high GPA. You can look at that course and see how well students did in those courses and see if it will help you either boost or lower your GPA. Romanticize your life, because trust me, it'll make studying so much easier to get to. Go to cute cafes, go put on cute outfits, go get the cute pens that you want. But when you romanticize your life and romanticize studying, it becomes so much easier to do. This one is really important and kind of obvious, but do all of the extra credit assignments and put in all of your effort into the midterms and other projects that have been assigned to you, because those credits will add up. I'm not joking. Don't count on the final to boost your grade up, because for me, I was a bit lazy in the first semester and in the beginning of the courses, and so I would always tell myself,
Oh, these projects and assignments, they're not that big. I'll just do well on the final.
girl, why are you doing this? Why are you telling yourself this? And so when I didn't do well on my final, my grade was again pretty low. But if I had done well on the midterm, if I had done all the extra assignments, my average grade would have been so much higher if I just put in that little effort. So if you don't do well on the final, you can at least count on those marks that you earned in the beginning to help boost your grade up. Do not get lazy on these project assignments. Those marks will add up. Another point, which is also kind of obvious, but I want to re-emphasize because it is so important. Please do not
Procrastinate.
I know everyone procrastinates, but you don't want to make your life harder than it already is. First year university is going to be an emotional roller coaster, and by procrastinating, pushing all of your assignments and homework to the very end, don't do it. Don't push it towards the very end. This will literally get you so stressed and it just ruins your mental health. And so you will probably end up pulling all-nighters, taking so many energy drinks, overconsumption of caffeine. If you just do it early on, your life would be so much easier and you wouldn't have to be that person that has to give up your sleep and your free time on these dumb assignments. Don't make your life harder than it already is. This one was really hard for me to get adjusted to, but don't be afraid to be alone. And I know it sounds cringy, but in university, there's going to be a lot of times when you're going to be doing stuff alone, and that's okay. You don't always have to be with another person, and it's not embarrassing to be alone. And that was so hard for me because in university I found it way harder to make friends and get along with people that I actually vibe with than in high school, which is so weird. I don't know why, but it literally made me rethink my entire life and who I am as a person. And so a lot of the times I would be eating in the dining hall alone, and I was like, this is so embarrassing, doing all of these things alone. Wow, like I am alone. But no, that is entirely okay, and it is something that we all as individuals have to get used to. So again, no one's judging you. Genuinely, no one cares. If you're sitting alone, no one cares. Okay, this one is kind of contradictory to what I just said, but you're not alone in the sense that everyone is struggling in their own ways. You're not alone in that you're the one that's falling behind in their work, or you're not doing that well in their courses. Even if your friends seem like they're doing fine, they're probably just doing a good job at hiding it. Everyone is struggling in their own ways. And so I think it's comforting to know that you're not the only person who is just doing bad in courses, who is struggling the same things as you. It's okay. It's a normal experience, especially in first year university. I mentioned this previously, but I wanted to emphasize that literally no one cares. So do whatever you want to do. Do the activities that you've always wanted to do, because genuinely everyone has so much on their plates that they don't have time to care about what you're doing with your life. If you want to start a TikTok account, if you want to start a YouTube account, do whatever you want. No one cares. It's your life. Don't confine yourself to your major. What I mean by that is join clubs that you genuinely find interested. Even if you're a STEM major, but you find yourself interested in doing some finance investing club thing, just do it. It doesn't matter. You might end up thinking that activity is more fun than your major. Don't just do activities that you think will align with your major, but rather find your genuine interests. This is something that I had to learn at the end of my first year uni, but I remember in the first week of school, there was clubs day going on, and I remember I was like,
oh, I'm not gonna join this commerce club even though I'm kind of interested in it because I'm an art student.
And I should only join arts related courses, specifically ones that align with my major. And it was so stupid because it would have been an opportunity for me to explore my interests, but no, I just confined myself to that. So, and what I want you to take from this is don't restrict yourself from doing things that you genuinely find interest in. Comparison is the thief of joy. And I know it's pretty self-explanatory in that statement, but it genuinely is true. And I think a lot of times we often see ourselves as less than the people we admire, but that genuinely isn't true. Everyone is at their own paces, and so the only competition is you. Don't compare yourself to other people. Everyone has their own challenges. You just may not see it visibly. Their accomplishments isn't going to make you less of a person, nor make you a better person. And so the only thing that you should be focusing on is yourself, because their accomplishments should be meaningless to you. And lastly, don't forget to take care of yourself, because I know university can be so busy at times that we often forget to take care of our mental and physical health. Try to get in enough sleep. Try to get in some exercise. Even just daily walking is adequate. Just don't forget to take care of yourself, because it is very important. And so what I want you to take from this is don't lose yourself in this process, because it's going to be a roller coaster. Hey guys, I'm editing this video right now and I realized that I shortened all my stories and advice way too much because I thought I was gonna yap too much, and I was like, this is gonna turn into like a 20+ minute video and I don't want to bore people, and so it's like 10 minutes now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You guys let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I just wanted to include one more thing before I officially end this video, and that is, for the first week of uni, you want to say yes to as much as you can. Go to the events, go to club fairs, go to a few parties. Even if it's not your thing, you'll still meet people and see what's out there. Everyone's still figuring things out, and so this is the easiest time to start up new conversations and try new stuff without feeling out of place. Later in the semester, people get busier and settle into routines, so make sure to take advantage of that first year energy. You don't want to be that one person that regrets not doing as much stuff in their first year. Anyways, that's all. Bye guys. Good luck in college or university or whatever you're doing with your life. I have faith in you and you're gonna get through it. If you guys want me to make a video on other topics about university that I haven't covered, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.